Hello and welcome you all. Today we will do some questions based on properties of determinant. So our first question for today is using property of determinants, prove that a plus 1 into a plus 2, a plus 2, 1, a plus 2 into a plus 3, a plus 3, 1, a plus 3 into a plus 4, a plus 4, 1 equal to minus 2. Generally, students initially find it difficult to solve these questions due to lack of practice and knowledge. And this topic is very important as per board examination is concerned. So the more you practice, the more you can get an idea to do questions based on property of determinant. So initially we will do some basic questions and later on we will do some difficult questions. If you follow the approach which I am going to teach you, I can assure you that you can get your answer with full accuracy. So now let's begin with the solution of our first question. The very first thing you observe from the determinant is that the column C3, here all elements are 1, and in every question we will try to make all the elements of any row or column equal to unity. So in this question, since elements of column 3 is already 1, so we will apply the operation that R2 tends to R2 minus R1 and R3 tends to R3 minus R1. And student, it will reduce your time if you apply two operations at the same time. So with our operation R2 tends to R2 minus R1, we know that elements of R1 remains unaffected. So write them as it is. That is a plus 1 into a plus 2 and then a plus 2 and 1. And now subtract a to 1 element which is a plus 2 into a plus 3 minus a plus 1 into a plus 2. So in the rough work as you can see on your screen, I have solved it where a plus 2 into a plus 3 where a into a is a square and then plus 3a plus 2a equal to plus 5a and then 3 to the 6, so plus 6, and then minus of a into a square and then minus a minus 2a, so minus of 3a and then minus of 2. So from here we get 2a plus 4 in which 2 is taken as common and in bracket we get a plus 2. So our a to 1 element is 2 and in bracket a plus 2, and now a to 2 element which is a plus 3, and when we subtract a to 2 element with a1 2 element we get a plus 3 minus a minus 2, so 3 minus 2 is 1 and then 1 minus 1 is 0. And now we will apply the operation R3 tends to R3 minus R1. So here we will take the element a31 which is a plus 3 into a plus 4 and then minus first element of row 1 which is a plus 1 into a plus 2. So from here we get a into a square and then plus 3a and plus 4a. So we get plus 7a and then 4 3s are 12 and then minus a into a square and then minus 2a minus a, so minus 3a and then minus 1 and then 1 into 2 and then minus 1 into 2, so minus of 2. So from here a square and minus a square will get cancelled out and we get 4a plus 10. So our a31 element is 4a plus 10. Now we will take a32 element which is a plus 4 and subtract it with a12 element which is a plus 2. So we get 4 minus 2 which is equal to 2 and then 1 minus 1 equal to 0. And now student we will expand our determinant along column C3. So from here we get 2 into a plus 2 into 2. We get 4a plus 8 and then minus of 4a minus of 10. So from here we get minus 2 and this is equal to our RHS. And now our second question for today is using properties of determinant solve for x. Our determinant is a plus x, a minus x, a minus x, a minus x, a plus x, a minus x, a minus x, a minus x, a plus x equal to 0. And now in this type of question, here we don't have ones in rows or columns. So before going to apply any operation, when you add all the elements of rows or columns and if you get the same element each time, then you are moving in a right direction. So in this question, when we apply R1 tends to R1 plus R2 plus R3, as per this operation, row R2 and row R3 elements remains unaffected. So write them as it is and then apply the operation in which you get R1 which is a plus x and then R2 which is a minus x and then R3 which is a minus x. So when you add these elements, you get a plus a plus a 3a and plus x minus x will get cancelled out and you get 3a minus x. And then again you will get the same element 3a minus x and in a13 you also get the same element which is 3a minus x. So from here you can take common 3a minus x from row R1. So in your determinant you get 1 1 1 a minus x, a plus x, a minus x, a minus x, a minus x, a plus x. So now you can clearly see that we have 3 ones in our row R1. So now we will make 2 zeros by applying column operation. So here we apply C2 tends to C2 minus C1 and C3 tends to C3 minus C1. So by this operation, we know that elements of C1 will remains unaffected. So write them as it is 1, that is 1 a minus x, and then a12 element which is 1 and a1 element which is 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0. And then a plus x minus a plus x. So we get 2x. And then a minus x minus a minus x, we get 0. And then in column C3, when we apply C3 tends to C3 minus C1, we get 1 minus 1 equal to 0. A minus x minus a minus x, we get 0. And a plus x minus a and then plus x. So we get 2x. And now student, when we expand it along row R1, so from here we get 3a minus x into 4x square equal to 0. Now on equating it with 0, we get 4x square equal to 0. So from here we get x equal to 0 and 3a minus x equal to 0. So from here we get x equal to 3a. Now our third question for today is, if omega is complex cube root of unity, show that determinant 1 omega omega square 1 omega square 1 omega equal to 0. Now in class 11th we have studied the complex cube root of unity, in which the sum of 1 plus omega square will be equal to 0. And in this question, when we apply operation C1 tends to C1 plus C2 plus C3. So every element of C1 will become 1 plus omega square, 1 plus omega square, and 1 plus omega square. And now we know that 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. So from here, our determinant will be equal to 0, 0, 0, omega square 1, omega square 1, omega. So from here, if any row or column is identical or proportional, so we know by the property of determinant that its determinant is equal to 0. And now practice this question, mention on your screen and submit me the solution. So this is the end of this video. Thank you so much and have a great day ahead.